Hello, my crochet room is actually moved around a little bit. It's kind of a mess over here because I have too many projects going at once. I was debating on whether to work on the cow car seat cover or to work on the baby blanket, and I'm feeling like the baby blanket because this is a lot more chill. I can just kind of like hang out, whereas in the cow one takes a lot of brain power. I really have to focus when I do it. So we're going to be working on the baby blanket, and I'm on row 6, I believe. I was trying to figure out what row I was on. I think it's row 6, and I just pulled the pattern up because for some reason I still don't have it like memorized. My room might look a little bit different. I don't know if it's noticeable. Like I moved things around, but not exactly. This chair is getting squeakier and squeakier. I did not move the yarn, but I moved like my desk and stuff because I put a rug underneath me. And so it made me a little bit further away from the yarn. So I don't know if the angle's gonna look different or not, but I think it still looks okay. So I'm just going with it. But I'm basically just gonna work on this blanket for about an hour. It's currently Sunday night. I am kind of upset because I don't have as much time as I would hope to have to spend on crocheting and stuff tonight. I usually try to dedicate a lot of my Sunday to crocheting, but I kind of procrastinated my work this weekend, so I had to do work this morning, and I also had like some appointments and stuff this weekend, so my weekend was just a little bit thrown off, I guess, and I did not do like my normal routines and stuff. So it's 5:35 right now. I'm going to set a timer for an hour and work on crocheting this blanket, and then I actually need to spend the rest of the night probably editing, so unfortunately I will probably only be working on this blanket. But I'm really gonna try to make some time this week to crochet, like after work and stuff or before work, so hopefully I actually get to do that, because last week I didn't. I think Tuesday morning I have an ultrasound appointment. It shouldn't take too long, but I have to drive there, so I should have some time Tuesday morning since that's like my half day of work. But besides that, the only time I would have is like right before work, like early in the morning, or after work if I don't have a ton of notes to do. So we will see what I have time for. Hopefully I have some time. I've been kind of obsessed with watching Smosh, but I've just been watching their Reddit videos, so I think I'm gonna put that on. I'm watching their most recent one. I was going back and watching them like from the first one ever, but I'm like pretty far behind still, so I decided I'm gonna like start watching their most recent ones too as I'm catching up. They're very entertaining and they make me laugh, so sometimes I'm just like, huh? And then other times I'm just like laughing because they're just funny. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing for the next hour. And I don't know when I'm gonna get this blanket done. Best case scenario, I get it done like in a week or so, like finish it next weekend. But I don't really know. I'm only one person who's struggling with the work-life balance, so I don't know how much I'll end up getting done. Can only do my best. This pattern is so pretty. I can't get over it.
Second one. No, the one who's been given a side mission. Tumblers. Grapefruit and cedar smells like if a lumberjack went to therapy. I put it to the park, but is this work still great? We spent $600 on soap this month, and nothing is wrong. Oh my god. We're like, sometimes fancier is not better. Like, whenever I go to visit my mom's place, it's fun. It's a fun. Technically did. Do they have a shared bank? I don't think so. The way it was $30. This guy posted like kind of like an Insta kind of post, like hating on something or whatever, and someone quote retweeted it and was like likes, and it's entirely Nintendo rules.
Okay, it's been an hour. It's 6:41, and this is the progress I made. I actually don't know what row I'm on because I'm at the point where like I've picked up the pattern and I just look at the row before to figure out what my row is supposed to be because now it's going in a pattern. But this is how much we got done. I'm like in the middle of a single crochet row right here. But we have a long way to go. But I just love the way that this pattern looks. It's so pretty. But anyways, I think I'm gonna stop because like I said, I have some editing to do. I have a lot of editing to do. I'm hoping that I work on this more this week. So fingers crossed you get a check-in for me more this week and you don't just see me Tuesday morning and then not till the weekend. I'm like super tired today for who knows what reason. I don't know what's going on with me. I think I'm honestly just overall exhausted. I could use like a week to just like chill. But that's not gonna happen, so. Anyways, I forget what I was gonna say. I'll check in with you guys the next time that I work on either the blanket or the cow print car seat cover. It's been a little bit since I've checked in on this video, but I'm coming down to work on the baby blanket a little bit here. I was working on it this morning and I had to take like 3 rows out because I made a mistake somewhere. So I have fixed my mistake and kind of caught back up to where it was. This is the current progress. I'm making progress, but we still have a long way to go. It's currently Sunday afternoon, so I'm gonna crochet for a little bit. I wish I had more time to crochet. I'm really gonna try to make it a priority to crochet next week. So this is me like saying that, so hopefully I actually stick to it, but I want to try to crochet even just a little bit every day. I've been spending so much time on work and just being exhausted, so I really want to make sure I'm doing some crochet for self-care because honestly it is like a form of self-care for me. So that's gonna be one of my focuses this next week. I just prepped a bunch of food, not a bunch. I prepped a little bit of food. I wanted to prep more, but it's a start. I made some food to have on hand and I'm gonna continue to make more. I might make some tonight or whatever. But I literally was like crying 2 times because I was cutting onions. I should have just cut them all at once, but I decided I wanted a little bit more, needed a little bit more, so I decided to cut another onion and literally cried all over again. So I feel like there's so many hacks for that, but I literally cannot help it. Like my eyes burn so bad, I just literally cry. But anyways, I made myself a coffee, which I burnt my fingers, so I need to be careful because even the heat of that mug is bothering it. But I made this coffee, which I'm trying to back down on how much caffeine I'm having, but I did have like a little energy drink, like a 70 milligram energy drink this morning, and now I'm having a coffee, so that's a little bit too much caffeine, but it's a Sunday, so oh well. Just gonna make the Sunday scaries worse probably. But I'm gonna hang out and crochet for like an hour. I'm still watching Smosh Reddit videos. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I run out of like videos to binge because I've been like binge watching them. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna need like a Netflix show or something to watch because I get like obsessed with something or like find a new channel and then I binge watch all the videos, and then when you get to the point where you only have, they come out with one new one a week, and then you're just like, darn it. Now I just have to wait and only get one a week instead of like multiple day. Anyways, I'm going to keep working on this blanket, watch some Smosh. There is a new one that came out yesterday that I should watch, because I've been like watching the older ones and then keeping up with the newest ones. So I do need to watch, I think, the newest one. I think I watched the one before that, but I'll have to check. But I think that's my plan for a little bit. It's currently 1:50 and my boyfriend actually is coming over tonight. He doesn't usually stay on Sundays, but he's coming over to stay over tonight. So once he gets here, I'm trying to have most of my stuff done that I wanted to get done, but I might still crochet a little bit when he's here. We'll see what I feel up to doing. I'm honestly just pretty tired, which I feel like I didn't even really do that much this weekend, but I'm just tired and I need to make sure I get enough rest for my long week ahead.
This post was on August 12th, 2023, so this is recent. Person still thinks, as I am getting hives from residue of Vermont water in the shower to move in together. She was saying, trial run as Jess moved with her parents and I rent my own place. So it's easy enough for her to pose we are going to do anything together, and the few times when she has, she thoroughly brushes her teeth before seeing me. Well, to that extent, so it's like, this is not controlling, this is like, you know, a relationship, you know, you have to make concessions, like, you're not always going to align on things, and sometimes a world where I don't smell like nuts is a world that I don't want to live in. Yeah.
I'm drunk on Chardonnay that I bought for our picnic day, and we never got to drink it, so I'm writing what I'm thinking. You could have told me sooner, I was sure that it was me. You used to want to hold me close, you used to want all of me. What's the reason for your tears, and what's the reason for your fears? In my mind I'm kissing you, oh, and my dog, she misses you.
The 90s were a lot happened in the 90s. What's the stupid thing? Stop. Not nice. Don't be a jerk. My face jumps every time I hear Elaine's freaking voice. Hey, you lost me. Frustrated. He's like, can we please play Ultimate? And she's like, no, I'm scared. Pink looks way too real. We're biased because I feel like,
I wish I had one better.
I'll hop on Mario.
I wish I didn't
Like
want
that
to
game
stay.
and Super Smash
I wanna wear
really
a
well.
sweater
I am not
and
going
I break down in my room.
I died down
There's
with
nothing
and
sweeter than the bitter taste of
My hour timer just went off, so I want to check in on how much progress I made. Let me put my stitch marker in. This is where we are with the blanket. We have a long way to go. I should have measured it before, because I don't even know how long it's taking me, to be honest. I have not been timing it. It's almost at, it's at like 6.5 inches. I forget how much the pattern says to go to. It's probably like 30 something, 34. Let me check really quick, actually. I was way off. I forget this blanket's a little bit smaller than the other ones I made, but it says to keep going until it's 27 to 28 inches. So, what I said, we're at like 6.5. So we're like, not even a fourth of the way done. Okay, I have this much left in my skein. That's the other thing, is I think I used like 3.5 skeins on the first one. So I know we're not even super far in, because we're still on our first skein. My goal is to get through the first skein today, hopefully. It's 2:55 right now. I gotta take a little break just so my hands don't start hurting. I'm gonna take a break and I'm going to fold some laundry, and I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I gotta look to see what else is on my to-do list. It's looking good so far. This pattern is just so pretty. Definitely worth it for like how pretty it is. I also have my cow print car seat cover over here that I have not touched in a while, so I don't know if I'll work on that tonight or not. We'll see. I feel like I'm like going back and forth and my brain is not focusing all the way on one, so I haven't decided if I want to just like lock in and finish this blanket and then work on the car seat cover, but I feel like it'd be a good idea for me to do that a little bit and take breaks from it, because it is kind of like exhausting brain wise. So I don't know if I can handle doing it like all at once, but we'll see. I have a lot of like partially not completely done things on my desk right now. I have the bucket hat from the one video that just has the one end that needs weaved in. Then I also have these two bucket hats that don't have their ends weaved in. This one is completely finished and this one needs to be fixed. So it has like the weird pointy part here that I want to fix, which I think I might make like a short form video on fixing that. Oh, I also, little sneak peek, because I probably won't do it before this video is out, but I bought some yarn to make a bucket hat. I just went to Walmart and I just got the colors that they had there. They didn't have a ton of options, but these are the 3 colors I got, because a couple people in my comments were saying to get like my favorite color. But the thing is, I don't really have like a favorite color. Like I switch my favorite colors all the time. Like I like colors. I don't know. I feel like I don't have a favorite color. Like sometimes I'll gravitate towards like pinks, and sometimes like light purples. Like this is like a purpley pink blanket behind me, or like even like this color here is really pretty. And then sometimes I like more like blue colors. So like I have like things like this color that I like. My MacBook, it's dirty, but so I need a new one, but my cover on here is like this light blue color. And then I like a lot of like neutral colors. Like I have a lot of like beige neutral type color things. So it's hard to say like what my favorite color is. I like pastel type colors. Like I love all the colors in my tapestry. So I was like, I don't know what color to pick. So I went there and I just grabbed whatever was like standing out to me. So these are the colors that I found. So we got a pink, this like bluish color, and then white, because I was like, these will look cute together. So stay tuned for a bucket hat in my future. I don't know if I'll make a whole video on it or if I'll just make like a YouTube short on it or whatnot, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna stop blabbing and I'm going to fold some laundry actually. Okay, so I've crocheted a little bit more and I'm about to finish the first skein, so I wanted to check in because that was my goal for today, to get the first skein done, which I'm going to get it done. I'm gonna tie on the new one here soon, but oops. I wanted to show you how much I got with the first skein. Obviously I'll get this row done, but not a whole lot more after that. But here's how it's looking. Measure the length of, or the height of it really quick. So it's about 8.5 inches right now. So if we do 3 skeins, it should be about 25 inches. I'll probably have to do 3.5 skeins would be my guess. We'll see how much I end up using. So I'm gonna get the next skein ready. I think I'm just gonna tie on the next skein now, so that it's already tied on and ready to go. Just have to make sure it's untangled here, because the other end was starting to get tangled around. My boyfriend's gonna be coming over soon. It's 4:41 right now. I think the plan for the night is to just hang out and probably crochet more. I wanted to get some editing done, but I don't know. We will see. But I'll probably do a little bit of crochet at least. Oh my gosh. Oops, that was not the right thing to pull. Okay. It shouldn't get tangled now. Let me tie this on. Let me focus. You know what? Let me cut the ends off to make them a little bit cleaner. That is not flat at all. That's like the worst knot ever. I think I'm gonna retie it, to be honest. Like it's a secure knot, but I think I can make it flatter. When it gets like stuck on your thumb, that's when you know it's a good one. I jinxed myself. I'm so over it. This is my final try. I shouldn't say that because I'm obviously gonna do it till I get it, but this has got to work this time. I'm tucking the strings all the way in, pulling it down, pulling the second one down, holding the strings. I'm gonna lose my mind. This is where I've lost my patience. I'm gonna look up a video just to make sure I'm doing this right. I'm doing it right, I have to be. But why has it not been working for me? That's what I don't get. It's driving me nuts. I don't know what the knot's called. Is it the invisible knot? It's not gonna stay. Oh, wait. I got it that time. It's the exact same thing I was doing, but this time I was watching the video. So weird. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, I think I'm gonna return to upstairs so I'm comfier and crochet this blanket. Hopefully it looks okay where the knot ends up falling. Part of me feels like I need to crochet until I get there down here because it's gonna be a tangled mess carrying all this upstairs. So actually, let me see what I can get done real quick. Once I hit my 1 skein mark, I'm going to take another break because I need to prep some more food. So I'm gonna do that, and then that way the rest of the night I can just focus on either working on this or editing or whatever I choose to do with my time, and then I don't have to stress about prepping food later. So we got through the whole row. Still on the first skein. I always worry about where the knot's gonna land, and I like try to get it so it lands in a spot where it's not as noticeable. But I mean, it's inevitable that you're gonna see like certain things in a handmade item when, like, you know, you have parts that are tied on or ends or whatnot. It's kind of inevitable. I'll check back in. I'm actually getting further in the row than I thought I would with this first skein. Oops. I don't like where that's landing. I don't know what to do. Do we make it looser or tighter? Okay, got through the first skein plus 1 stitch. This is as far in the row that I got. We got this left. And you can see the tie, but I put it in the back of the blanket, so hopefully it's fine. The tie is gonna be back here, right there. Okay. I'm gonna take this upstairs with me so that when I'm ready to crochet again, I can just work on it. And then I will check in maybe tomorrow, hopefully at some point next week, because remember I'm making that goal of crocheting more throughout the week. So hopefully I actually check in a little bit next week. Good morning, it's a Tuesday morning right now, and it's currently 8:38. I'm actually getting a haircut today. So I don't know if my hair is going to be way shorter the next time you see me. I haven't even decided what I'm doing. I'm either going to go and just get all the dead ends trimmed off and some face framing, or I'm going to end up chopping a bunch and donating it. We'll see what happens. But I wanted to check in on this blanket. I've been working on it. I worked on it on Sunday. I don't think I worked on it at all last night. No, I didn't work on it at all yesterday, but I've been working on it this morning so far and making pretty good progress on it. So this is how the blanket is looking. I've only done an hour so far this morning, but this is how much we have so far. This is how much is left in my second skein of yarn, and I'm going to measure how long it is so far. I keep forgetting how long it's supposed to be. I need to like write it down somewhere. Let me check. But anyways, I have to leave in less than an hour, so I need to make sure I have everything ready, and then I think I'm gonna have time to come home and get ready for work. I really hope I do. I was debating maybe, I don't know, I think think I should have time. Okay, so this is supposed to go to be, you go until it's 27 to 28 inches. Let me write that down. Okay, 27 to 28 inches. I just put it in my notes app. So let's see where we are at right now. So right now it is just over 10 inches long. So we're just over like a third of the way done. We definitely have some work to do here. My goal is to try to get through this whole skein by the end of this work week. That's my goal. So like hopefully by like Friday or like the end of the day Friday, I can be through this whole skein. So I'm gonna make sure I have everything ready to like walk out the door, and then I'm just gonna crochet up until the point that I am leaving. I think that's my plan. So yeah, I'm just gonna work on this and see how much more I can get done in the time that I have left. Hello, I have made a decent amount of progress on this blanket since the last time I checked in. So let me show you the blanket. This is what I have done so far, and I think we should measure it to see how long, how tall it is right now. I put in my notes app what the goal is to get to, so let me remind myself because I always forget. We have to get to 27, between 27 and 28 inches. Let me see if I actually can put this down for you guys to see. Oh, I kind of can. The lighting might not be great. Hopefully you can kind of see. So I'm gonna measure from here to here to see how tall it is so far. Okay, we are at just over 18. So we have about 10 more inches to go. We have to go until we're at 27 to 28. You guys can't actually see that. Let me see if I can. We gotta go till we're like down here, which is like right off of the camera's view, basically. We got some work to do. It's currently Saturday night. What time even is it? It is 8:09 p.m. It's later than I thought it was, but I got a pretty good amount of time to work on this blanket because I ended up with a 3-day weekend because I took off of work on Friday because I was supposed to have jury duty, but ended up not having to go. Thank the Lords. After the week I had, I needed that. So I had a 3-day weekend. I was productive. Like I got all of my house things done. The only thing I haven't done is clean my room yet, but I've got my whole apartment cleaned. I got all of my work done for the weekend, and I got my video up for tomorrow. So I'm like feeling really good. I have all of tomorrow to do whatever I want with it. I do have a therapy appointment. I'm gonna get groceries, and I'm probably gonna spend some time prepping food because I did that last weekend and it set me up for success for the week food wise. So I'm gonna be prepping some food, so that'll take some of my time, but it's not gonna take all of my time, and it's not a whole lot of prep. But my point is, we have time. My goal was to try to get this blanket done this weekend. That I don't know if we can achieve, but this is how much yarn I have left in this skein. I'm going to try to get as much of this skein gone tonight, but again, I don't want to stay up super late because I'm going to get up early to get all my stuff done. So I'm thinking maybe we crochet until like 9 or 9:30. So that gives me like an hour-ish to crochet. I'm not sure how much I can get done in an hour, to be honest. I have not really been paying attention. I think that sounds like a good plan. So let's go ahead and lock in on the crocheting for the next hour, and then we'll decide if I'm gonna go to bed or keep crocheting. Guys, I messed up at the beginning of the row. I messed up right here. I did a double cluster. I have to take this whole row out and my camera battery is about to die. Darn it, all that progress. That's like what I basically spent the whole last 10 minutes doing, if not more. Oh well. I can't remember the last time I checked in on this video, to be honest. But it's currently Tuesday morning and I had to do some work this morning. Who's surprised? I have been slowly but surely working on this blanket whenever I get time. I didn't work on it yesterday, but I worked on it Sunday night, I think. I can't remember what days it is anymore. It's Tuesday. But this is how much I have left in this current skein, and this is how long the blanket is right now. I was trying to get that skein done on Sunday, but I got a migraine on Sunday. I don't think I've checked back in since then. I got a really bad migraine Sunday. I feel like I got a lot done in the morning, and then I had therapy virtually, and when I was in the middle of my appointment, it was starting to come on, I think, before that, just because I didn't get enough sleep, and that's a trigger for me. I also exercised that morning, which I haven't exercised in a while, and I didn't do anything crazy, but I don't know if that triggered a migraine for me, but I think it's more likely that it was the sleep, and it hit me really hard, really fast. I ended up getting sick, which I haven't gotten sick from a migraine in a while. So that was a struggle, and I thought maybe if I just like went to sleep, it would, you know, get better and I'd be able to get back to it, but I really struggled the whole rest of the day. It got a little bit better, but I was on the struggle bus, and yesterday I also had a little bit of a headache, and it felt like it was turning into a migraine, so I got scared again, and I was working all day, so I was just kind of surviving, and I didn't have time to crochet, which is fine, but we're back to it today, and I'm gonna see if I can get a decent amount done this morning. I'm actually gonna be multitasking a little bit, and I'm gonna be watching a continuing education course while I'm crocheting, so being a little bit productive in two different ways. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna do that for about a half hour and then kind of reassess, because I do have my appointment and it's in less than an hour, so I don't really know. I'm gonna stop yapping and just crochet. I've been having a hard time with like thinking and stuff lately because of my migraines. Sometimes I have issues with like word finding and all that, and I feel like it's been affecting my thinking a little bit. Let's just crochet. Okay, it's currently Saturday night, and I've actually been crocheting up in my room. I didn't do a whole lot today besides crochet on and off towards like the end of the day and then into tonight, and it's currently 6:49, and I just finished the baby blanket. I didn't show any other updates of me crocheting. I'm so sorry, but it is done. So I'm gonna show how it looks. I do still want to steam it and block it probably, but finished the border and everything. Turned out pretty good. Pretty happy with it. I just want to do a little bit of seaming and blocking so that the border sits a little more flat. But besides that, it turned out pretty good. Not too bad. I don't know the next time I'm gonna be able to give it to my family member that it's for. I'll have to figure that out, but hopefully I get it to them soon. Sooner than later. Yeah, so it is completely done. I think I'm gonna end this video here because I am not even close to having the cow print car seat cover done, and this video has to go up tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me work on this blanket, and I guess I'm gonna have to have at least one more part of this video so that I can finish the car seat cover, but that's gonna be my main focus, hopefully, with maybe a couple little things on the side here and there. But once I get the car seat cover done, I will be completely done with all of my custom baby blanket orders, and then I'll be able to focus on whatever I want to focus on, maybe spend a little more time on my Etsy and things like that. So I'm excited. This has been fun and a good chapter, but I'm kind of excited for it to end so that I can do some other things and just have a little bit more freedom on what I can work on and like what kind of stuff I can make. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment down below any other video ideas that you would like to see from me, and I will do my best to try to incorporate them into my ideas list. But if you do decide to stick around and subscribe, then I'll see you in my next video. Bye.